Welcome to part 2 of 5 parts of your metagame discussion. Yikes. So if you guys want more of this, of course, I'm filming this all at once, but, I gotta break it up, show some love for the week. So guys, please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn those bell notifications, and remember, without you, I'd be sad. Alright, let's dig into this, shall we? Sad face, Robbie. Alright, so this is like tier 1.5. Now, if you're like, tier 1.5 doesn't exist, that's a made up fairy tale, Robbie. No, it's not. Like, these are decks that I think are good, but they're not like tier 2 good. You know what I mean? Like, we're in that middle ground. So, first up here we have Hero. Now, let me tell you about Hero here. You go first, you make Plasma and Bane. Right? That's pretty good. Maybe a Dark Law or a Dark Law Plasma. Or, we opened up Dark Law Plasma and Bane. I don't even know if that hand's possible. But, it's your going first board. Alright, Sphere Mode cleans that up. Alright. Yeah, I know, that's a really poor example. You have this deck that, every time I look at Hero, I'm like, you clearly are a going second deck. You clearly just want to break your opponent's boards. All you want to do. You want to, you're the cool guy at school that was like, yay, My Hero Academia. Oh, wait, My Hero didn't exist back then. Yay, Power Rangers. Alright, you're that guy that loves superheroes. And that's why you're playing this deck. Alright, you want to, all the deck is make big guys and throw them at my opponent. It's literally Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh boy, the Farfa references begin. Like, I don't know. I can't talk bad about Hero, because the deck does have a lot of cool interactions on both forms, first and second. But I think the going first board isn't as strong as the going second board. Now, don't quote me on that. We'll have to wait and see. But the big guys do quite a lot of good work. There's nothing much else to say about that. Like, deck is very good. Deck is good at what it does for going first and second. You can build all of the cards into the build for going first or second. It doesn't hinder you on either way, which is actually really cool that your deck is built in to have that consistency factor. So, it's cool. Number 2 on our list here is actually Burning Abyss. Now, there are a lot of people out there that are like, Burning Abyss, really, Robbie? You're going to do us like this? You're going to put us in 1.5 and not absolute tier 1? Yeah, your deck is good. Alright, your deck's not tier 2 good. Your deck is like, I can go to a regional, I'll probably top a YCS in like a 1 or 2 burst, and we'll do something. Alright? That's what you want to hear, right? Dante's a fantastic card. Block Dragon's probably going to be a troublesome little guy. Almost said asshole there. Oh, wait. Yeah, Block or Rock BA will probably be the best way to go about the deck. You only get better cards as the next few sets come out. Eternity Code being one of those better sets. And your deck doesn't lose to one hand trap. Your deck can lose to one hand trap. Depends on how bad you opened up. But you literally have enough gas that you can just light the world on fire when you go. Like, especially with the new Master Rule revision come April, you're only going to get better. But for now, I'm putting you at the tier 1.5 category, strictly because you have issues. Alright? Your issues are your own consistency. Yeah, you can have fantastic hands, and then other times, it cannot be so fantastic. So, I don't know. Like, we'll have to wait and see where it goes. I have a feeling that this might move down on the list to tier 2. There's a lot of hype around it at this point in time, especially Rock BA. But, it will still top regionals. No doubt in my mind about that. Deck is definitely good enough to do that. Now, number 3 on the list here is Dinosaurs. I had a comment that was like, all you Yugi tubers keep shunning us. I knew about you before I started filming the early thoughts discussion, and then I forgot to mention you because I didn't have my notes with me. I was like, oh no, Dinosaurs! So, your deck is, you have Listogasm Turbo, I think you have a build without Listogasm, actually. So, like, you have decisions you have to make now. I think. Alright, now, this is all just strictly theory, in my opinion. So, you play Listogasm, you play the one Dragonic Diagram, you do all the fun stuff that you want to do. Or you build, like, a more turbo variant, where you have the deck just speed through things, like you used to do with Dinosaur. I know you lost the Ib combo, which sucks, but, I mean, the deck still played Extrav. The deck was still going second, break your opponent's board, and I still think you can do that. Listogasm gives you a good turn 1 play now, which is really good. The downside is, well, you lost a couple diagrams. I mean, not like that really matters all that much. Like, I think Listogasm gives another dimension to the deck that you can play without or you can play with. Yeah, this is going to be just one of those things. It's like, we're going to have to wait and see what events spin back to us for ratios and things like that. I'm no Dinosaur player, don't get me wrong. I know little about this deck. I just know that my opponent activates Miscellaneous Aerosaurus's effect. I just want to walk away and cry, because I'm just like, I'm getting bodied now. Like, this is bullshit. Literally can't activate Widow Anchor, target my opponent's card. It's literally how it feels every time I get Miscellaneous Aerosaurus. So, yep. It's still there. It's still a very good deck. It's just, I don't know ratios. I'm definitely putting it high, though, because there's no reason for this deck. There's no reason for Dino not to be 1.5 at the moment. Number 4 on our list is Guru Control. Now, I'm going to go back to the same thing that I said about Altergeist in the last video. Once Ignition Assault rolls out here, you're going to have to waste a negate for... Okay, so if you go first... You search the Fiendus, you set X cards. Alright. I draw Lightning Storm. You're going to have to blow your first negate on the Lightning Storm. Now, at this point, I can start comboing. Alright. Now, depending on what I have in the rest of my hand, you're going to have to blow some Solemns, or you're going to have to, play through. The good news is, the Fiendus should always be there to negate the Lightning Storm, because it's the beginning of the main phase. So that's good news. Alright. The downside, though, is, well, I just baited the first negate, and I still got 5 cards to go, while you got the Fiendus and the Field Spell, and however many back row you have. Alright, should probably have 3 back row, right? Depending on how that goes, that stage. So 5 cards to play through 3. Alright, it's playable. It really just also depends, like, if you got a Floodgate or something back there. So, it's kind of where I am at the moment with the deck. You have a guaranteed negate over Altergeist, because you actually search it, but the downside of this is Geist can hold their negate for a little bit, and kind of let their opponent divide. It's a little bit up in the air, because, like, do you go for the guaranteed negate on the Lightning Storm, or do you just kind of feel the flow and wait for your opponent to see what they're doing? I don't know, but I've even seen people be like, yeah, Subterror is just a worse Geist deck. I don't know about that. Both decks have their issues. But, hey, at least you have a guaranteed negate for the Lightning Storm. That's all that matters. And then, last but not least on our list here is Infernoid. I'm putting this as the last deck at 1.5. Now, you're probably like, Infernoid. Well, Infernoid still has the same problems it's had over time. Pot of Everest didn't do anything for the deck. Everything else getting knocked out of the ceiling just definitely brought this down. Lair of Darkness to interact with my opponent's monsters takes care of the issues that I'm going to have on that side of the game. So what are we missing here? What's preventing said deck Kun here from being absolutely the best deck? It's itself. Alright, Imagination Station, you gotta go second in order to trigger it. Okay, cool. I need to stick my Lair of Darkness on the field so I can interact with my opponent's card. It's going to take setup. You can brick very badly. Alright. Infernoid's a deck that likes to fight through an established board. But the deck can still very much do what it wants to do. Turn 1, Decatron, Void Feast to special summon the Horde. Like, it's good. Like, I think it's good enough to be 1.5 on this list. It's subject to change at the moment. Once again, these are raw thoughts. But hey, it's not Dinosaurs. That's all that matters. So, do you guys agree or disagree? Please, comment down below. Make sure you guys always subscribe to the channel, turn on those bell notifications. If you're going to buy from TCG Player, use my link. That's all I'm saying. I guess I'm out. See you for part 3. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanColt40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.